How were you feeling before, Laura?
Crazy. Before I started one-on-one coaching with Anne, I was in an okay space, but I was having moments of, what would I say? I'd say they were moments of a lack of confidence, of anxiety, of heaviness, of an unknown, but ultimately it was feelings that I knew weren't a reflection of who I am as a human, or rather how I wanted to feel. I think there's one thing to acknowledge that feelings are important and they're part of who we are as a human being, but I think there's something to be said about understanding how to manage those feelings and how to navigate them as they come in, because sometimes they come in out of left field in a moment where you weren't expecting them, or they catch you at a moment where you already had a handful of other feelings. And working with Anne very quickly was able to establish what would otherwise be considered coping mechanisms, where I was able to understand a feeling as it entered. I was able to accept the feeling and not disregard it, but find ways to ensure that it didn't linger too long, that I have a deeper understanding of why these things are happening. And I'm now able to solution for them when they come versus having them linger and therefore having me feel a certain way for a longer period of time. Working through some group type work through her programming, I've seen an incredible difference in how I carry myself throughout the day as well as my sleep. And I think that I now understand the correlation between what you're carrying through the day, how you're feeling, and then how it leads into the remainder of the day. For me, there was a period of time where I would carry so much stress from work or from some people around me or a comment that was made. And that would then lead into 3 hours of sleep, which would lead into a very exhausting day. And it would almost become a cycle. And through these group activities, hearing from other people, understanding how other people get through the motions with Anne at the helm leading all of us, now I do know that I have the tools and the resources to get me through. And I now have proof that those tools and resources allow me to get to a point in the evening where I can totally relax. And now I'm up to 7, 8 hours a night. And it's a huge difference. And it shows the power of sometimes just talking it out. If you're on the fence, just get off the fence and join. Like, I don't really know what else to say right now.